Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review. Today from McFarlane Toys in the Batman 66 Classic TV series, we are featuring Batman with Oxygen Mask. Alright, so this figure is very much like the first release we saw a few years ago, but the big difference is you'll notice that he has his respirator on his face, and there's also some paint variation on his cowl as well. He comes with this cool accessory. As opposed to coming with the sound effects like most figures in the line do, he actually comes with the Bazooka, a very memorable prop from the old TV show. On the back of the box, we see the figure itself with the respirator over his face. And we also see the Batcave accessory and also the Batmobile. This figure came out in 2023. Alright, so as much as I like the sound effect accessories we've gotten with other figures, there is just something very cool about getting the Bazooka. A very memorable prop from the TV show. I remember the one scene where Robin was using it while they were on the Batboat. Looks pretty cool. Has the Batman logo on the end. Very, very awesome. And let's take out Batman himself. Okay, so we have the Adam West Batman. But unlike the first figure, this one has a different head. He stands in at about a little under 6 inches. Beautiful looking figure. If you have the first release, this is really just more of the same. The big striking difference is really just the head. You'll notice that the head, it's missing the black elements around the face. This mask is this all blue with some white highlighting around the nose and the brow. He has the respirator over his mouth. I kind of feel like what they could have done is release this figure, and maybe instead of giving us the Bazooka, just give us an alternate head. So you could swap heads between this one and the normal head. But this is alright. Some of you might remember him wearing the mask when he was taking on the Riddler. And the cape, it's just like the first release. It's a fabric material. In terms of the articulation, Batman's head swivels left and right. His arms swing upward and outward. Single pinned elbow. And then there's a mild swivel also. The waist has articulation above the trunks, I think. I remember the first one had it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the first version had it. This one might also, but mine just might be stuck. And I don't want to force it. The legs kick up, and then the knees bend. And since I have it out here, let's compare it with the first release. You'll notice the figures are pretty near identical with the exception of the head. The color schemes appear to be the same. The capes are the same. Nothing really different outside of that. But yeah, gorgeous figure. Here he is next to Robin. And then I also have the Penguin on me also. The Burgess Meredith Penguin. So yeah, fantastic figure. If you don't have the first release, and if this is all you come across, I guess it's a good proxy, but of course you're going to want the one with just the plain face. But it's cool that McFarlane, they're finding ways to repurpose the original molds by, retooling the heads and just giving us something that's unique, but something that's also lore accurate, because this did exist on the show. And then we have the Bazooka. I'm going to see if Robin can hold it. Let's see if I get it into his hand. His fingers do not want to bend. They're not very flexible. Let's try it on Batman. It's not bad. It works. So as much as I love these figures, the only thing I have issue with is the articulation. Some of the figures I've handled in this line, the joints are very stiff. The arms and legs don't always want to move. And even though they do have articulation, they're not the most posable things. These are really... these really feel more like miniature statues with articulation as kind of like an afterthought. But in terms of just like display pieces, these are fantastic. Alright, so with that being said, let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.